Hi guys, this is going to be your Unit 1 review. So we've got all the types of solving in this one. We're going to work this out together and then you'll have your test this week. So just follow along on a piece of notebook paper and we'll be good to go. Okay, so we've got this first one. Negative 243 equals negative 9 parentheses 10 plus x. So we've got our parentheses, which means we're going to have to distribute. So remember, distribute means to multiply. Okay. Keep our line, keep us nice and organized. Negative 9 times 10 is negative 90. Negative 9 times x, negative 9x. Okay? Now we've got our negative 243 on the other side still. So our whole goal is to solve for x, so we want to get our x by itself. So we add our 90. Okay, and when we add that together, I get negative 153. Okay? And I've still got my negative 9x on this side. Now when I go through and I start putting this in, I'm going to divide by my negative 9. So that's a negative divided by a negative. So my answer is going to be positive. So negative 153 divided by negative 9. Okay, gives me 17. So I divided by my negative 9. Okay, and x equals 17. Okay, my next one, I've got to distribute again, except this time I'm going to distribute a fraction. Okay, when you're distributing a fraction, remember you can put that into your digital calculator on your ClassLink. Okay, you've got 2/3 times 3, so 2 times 3 is 6, divided by 3 is 2, minus 9. 2 times 9 is 18, divided by 3 is 6, and it's a negative, so negative 6. Okay, now I'm going to move everything away from my k, so I'm going to add 6. That gives me negative 4, 2k. Then I divide by 2, and I get negative 2 equals k. So there's just your basic solving for an equation. So this one we're looking for a mistake. So circle the mistake that appears when solving the equation. So this is our first equation. We're going to end up distributing this negative 4. Okay, so we're checking the math of someone. So negative 4 times negative 6, positive 24. We're good on that. Negative times negative should be a positive. So here is our mistake. This should be a positive right here. Okay. Now looking at this bottom, we've got a square. Okay, so square shown that has a perimeter of 16 inches. Find the value of x. Okay, so if it's a square, it's going to be the same all the way around. Okay, so we're going to add all of our pieces. So let's distribute. Okay, 6x plus 1. Okay, and we've got all of our pieces all the way around. So it's square, which means my sides are the same. So this side is the same as that side because it's a square. Okay, don't look at the picture, look at the directions. So we've got 4x equals 6x plus 1. Okay, we want all of our x's on the same side, so I'm going to do minus 6x. That gives me negative 2x and a 1 over here still. Okay, and I'm going to divide by negative 2, and x equals negative 1/2. Okay. Now, what value of n makes the following equation true? So all we're doing is we're just solving for n, because that's what's going to make the value true. Okay, we're going to distribute negative 2, positive 14n. Okay, we still got our 5n plus 34 on this other side. Okay, we want all of our n's on the same side, so I'm going to subtract my 5n. That gives me negative 2 plus 9n on this side, because remember, n's can only go with n's. They cannot go with anything else. Okay, now I'm going to add my 2. That's 34 plus 2 is 36. Still have my 9n on this side. Last step always is going to be divide by that number in front of my variable, and I get 4. Okay, so if it asks you which one is going to make it true, that just means you're just solving it like normal. Okay, now this one we're going to fill in the missing steps. So we've got our negative on the outside, parentheses, that means we're going to distribute. Okay, so let's put down what we got after we distribute. So negative x, because remember, distributing that negative is just going to change the signs of everything on the inside. So instead of positive x, it's negative x. Instead of plus 4, it's minus 4. Okay, same with this one. We're going to solve for x. Okay, draw our line. And we're going to move over everything away from our x. So we don't need a 2c, so we're going to minus 2c. Okay, we still have our negative 3x on this side, and we have our negative 3 minus 2c, because c's cannot go with a regular number by itself. Okay, so we're going to divide by our negative 3, divide by negative 3, divide by negative 3. So x equals 1 plus 2 divided by 3c. Okay, if you were to put that in a calculator, you'd get a decimal, so we want to keep that as a fraction. Okay, so that is the first part of your review. Tune to the next video to get your second part.